The biggest kind of, lever today that leaders have is eliminating all of the things that are holding people back from innovating. And the first one is actually fear of failure. If you don't have a space, and I don't mean a physical space like an incubator, but a process where it's okay for people to experiment with small amounts of money to learn about customer needs. If you don't have that space where people can explore, they're always going to play it safe. So that's number one. You create the space, the processes where exploration is encouraged and failure is okay. And, where they can say, this didn't work, but we learned and we changed, because the hard part in innovation is actually not the idea. Finding the idea is easy. Adapting the idea until you have something that works, that takes a lot of iterations and quite a bit of failure. That's number one. Number two is people generally don't lack resources and ideas. What they lack is time. So you need to create channels that give people who have ideas the time to explore. You don't need to give them a lot of money. You give them small amounts of money so they can start talking to customers to understand, do customers actually have that problem? So it sounds very trivial, but what do we do today? We invest a lot of money in research and development. We explore all these technologies, and then we learn, can we build this technology? Yep. And then we learn that nobody wants this technology. So we should flip it, give people time to explore what we call desirability risk. Do people actually care? Do they want that problem solved? Do they have a budget to solve that problem? That's what you need to learn first. So giving people time, a channel where they can explore, is number two. And then number three, I would say is just, making exploration something that has clout in your organization. Maybe not just saying it's sexy, because then you, by definition, say everything else is not sexy, but saying it's important. It's key to our future, and giving them the possibilities to explore, and then building that bridge with the other side of the building, if you want, the core exploitation engine. But number one, I think, overall, it's all about time and allowing people to explore and fail and be okay with it, that they don't get fired. So they feel safe, right? Amy Edmondson talks about psychological safety. In innovation, that's number one. You need to give people this space. That only leaders can do. Because if innovators have to call themselves pirates, not a good thing. Why? Because historically we kill pirates. So innovators should be proud about what they're doing. They should be proud about inventing the future of the company, and they should be able to become a partner of the core business units. That leaders can do. They can tear down the barriers and make it easy for people to start. The way I like to frame it is, as a leader, you need to make it as easy for people to start exploring an idea, but then you need to also put in place the metrics and rigor required by an established company so that you can kill projects that are going nowhere, and that it's okay. So flexibility and rigor packaged together to get the best of the startup world and the best of the corporate world.